Hi there, it's Sam from poodles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one, and this is a bag for a bag, because inside there is a bag. And now I've got a different version of it. This is a little fox, and it's by Sass & Belle, and it's a folding shopping bag. So when you open it, this is one that you carry inside your bag, inside your handbag, that you're taking out and about with you. And it's a shopping bag in a bag with a fox, and there's one inside there that's got an owl on it. How cool is that? That is brilliant, and it's quite a big size as well. And then it just stuffs back into the fox's head, and you have them in the bottom of your handbag or in your car, but probably your handbag, because that's where you're suddenly going to go, oh, I need a bag and I don't want to pay, because you know, there's payment charges everywhere and we're all a bit green these days. But I just thought that was really cool. But I also thought it was really cool for somebody who was going off travelling. Now, I know we're looking at April, sort of May, springtime, and people aren't travelling just yet. But imagine one of those if you were off, I don't know, if you're travelling around the world or something like that. A little bag stuffed at the bottom of your bag, and you could stick your dirty laundry in it before you go off to, you know, if you're travelling round the world and you've got dirty laundry and you can't find a laundrette or anything like that, you stick your dirty laundry in that because they're wiped clean, and off you go. So that's why it says adventure awaits. There is method in this girl's madness. Right, so there is another one in there. That's an owl in there. Too cute. Right, I decided I had to go with Tangerine Tango to match my little orange fox. He's so sweet. 8 by 12 inches, so that's 20 by 30 centimetres. On the first side, on the long side, we're going to score it at 5 and 7 inches, which is 12.5 and 17.5 centimetres. And then on the short side, at 2 inches and 6 inches, which is 5 and 15 centimetres. And the finished dimensions of the bag for a bag, is 5 by 4 by 2 inches. So that is 12.5 by 10 by 5 centimetres. So, and if you don't want to put a bag inside your bag, you can put other things. But obviously I did make it specifically, and Sass & Belle has got loads and loads of different character bags and animal bags and foldable bags, and they're just adorable. Move that out of the way because it's throwing the light. And it was kind of, no matter which colour, which animal I went for, we were going to have one of our colours to match. And these are our background stacks, absolutely perfect for that, but you know, a bit like one of those 3D pictures when I'm filming. So if I tip it like that, I've got a little square here. Oh, there you go, there's my square. So I'm going to cut to the right and the left of it on both sides. So not that big one, those ones there. My big scissors. Oh, I might have to turn it over that way, just so I can see. I think it doesn't, stripes don't do well on camera, do they? So cut your square and wedge into it a little bit. Tangerine Tango is a funny colour that I have struggled with since I joined, and I'm embracing it now. The fox is going to do it for me. He's going to make me embrace it. So there we go. So those are the bits I can put it back round like that. So I've just wedged in, not absolutely perfectly, it's fine. So I'm going to turn it round so the inside is facing up to me. Fold those bits in and grab some adhesive. I'm going to put adhesive on those squares. The front and back of the box are exactly the same until you glue it. So I'm not too worried which one is the front or the back. So I'm going to run adhesive all the way down, and make sure you get it tight into your corners, because otherwise it will gape. Okay, so this one is going to stick to the non-gluey one, so you just line it up, and the same round here. I just stuck it to my hand. So that's kind of the back part of the box, and you bring this up around and you stick that bit down as well, and make sure it lines up at the top as well. If you're brave with liquid glue, perfect. I'm not so much the brave with the liquid glue. So that's the front of my bag. So I'm just going to pinch in a little bit, not a major amount. Bring him a little fox, tuck him away. He's so cute. Seriously, Sass & Belle foldable shopping bag. Open me and see. Amazon. Amazon in the UK. Not sure where else if you're overseas. So fold that up, and then I went with silver ribbon. I'm going to go with gold this time around. Silver didn't seem to sit quite right against this. This is Elegant Eggplant. Looked great on that, but I reckon the gold is going to be better up against this Tangerine Tango. And I've got some Whisper White Baker's Twine to wrap around this. Oh, it's going to be a fingers and thumbs jobby, isn't it? Tie it in a bow, and then I'm going to tighten that in a second. It's a bit like when you tie a ponytail and it's a bit loose, so you stretch it, you split your ponytail and go like that. We're going to do the same thing. There we go. Okay, let me just neaten up the ends of this Baker's Twine. And then do my stamping and get my framelits out, because that's how I've got this wonderful layer of framelits, or rather layer of shapes. So I have some Whisper White cardstock here. I've got some more Tangerine Tango for this layer. My gold is for my little flower. And I've got this fantastic stamp set called Places You'll Go, and I love it. I love it for welcome, home is wherever I'm with you, oh the places you'll go, missing you, adventure awaits, and that's the one I'm going to use. There it is. And I also want this wreath as well, which is that one. I'll put that on a bigger block. This one is a D block. So, oh, and I forgot to get my ink out though. Oh no, I didn't. I have it. So I'm going to go with the wreath first, so that I know where I'm lining this up. Adventure awaits, but sort of towards the bottom a bit. I'm just twisting it so it fits in those flowers. Move those out of the way, and then I can start doing my framelit stuff. So what I've got here is I've got my magnetic platform and my first cutting plate, and apparently a lump of glue. So I'm going to put this on here. And find a framelit that matches to go around it. Now these all nest absolutely beautifully. So I think, ooh, which one do we think it's going to be? That one's going to be too big, so I want the next one down, which is not that one, it's actually over here. And that is too small, so it must have been that one. This is what happens when you don't write it down. You confuse yourself. Oh yes, that is the right one. So I want the next one up from that on some Tangerine Tango. So the next one up is going to be this one. And I want the next one up from that on another piece of Whisper White, which I am going to get these all on in one go, because I am a lazy crafter. It will all fit, it will all fit. And then one down here. So the next one up from that is over on this side. So the next one up from that is this one here. Actually, I could probably fit that down there better. So line it all up. Top plate on. Grab the big shot. Run the whole lot through. That cracking is very normal. There's pounds and pounds of pressure underneath this point here, and the cracking is very normal. It's doing the right thing. And those have all cut out, and I did slip it. I knew I'd slipped it. and will layer up absolutely beautifully. So I've got a little bit of a border there, so I want some snail on this one, and it really is just a hint of a whisper of a unicorn's eyelash, of a tiny little bit of border, but it's enough. Oh, and that's going to go around there as a backdrop. Glimmer paper in gold to match my gold, and I want the smallest of the 3 flowers. Fire it across the room, and I don't know that actually I'm going to put a candy dot in the middle of that. I can't pick it up. But I am going to put a mini glue dot on the back of it. Up there. Adventure awaits. You could put a star if it was for a boy. And then some adhesive just down the middle part, because the middle part is going to stick over the ribbon so that it will move with the ribbon. What do you think? Hope you like it. Hope you're going on an adventure. But if not, grab one of the bags and put it in the bottom of your shopping bag anyway, or in the bottom of your handbag. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me, and I hope to speak to you soon.